Tiffany for him or BBA Quapason Quando by Daily Update TV so Hana Babina trending news Coso Organamina T4 and any day can have any notebook and so subscribe your mind Senebea and then it in any news and Nosia Ubina notification of phones on our sharing. No coupon show BBA say or by Daily Update Babity. Some young queen and Agyapong another bomb she be not or Casano. And I can say, Bawumia no enyo bi a ibet match no or you be a on smart. Na onim ni pa enye ne kwa no ba bi ho no e ka Bawumia pa dia ono na onim ni pa Bawumia or you be a o na bra kasa no and I or be some secret bi a no Inti Kelvin tell na react I was ne kasa na of kan just say what she bomb shower drop ni di ano she pan yi me so all kasa na kan say adodan kokofat no back at it say would live with drugs near their day bro kasa na kan say NPP for na kasa mo na kasa no or mo believing in akofat ne ba omia like government no inti ye kasa omo NPP amanyo ko na kasa de mo ache if he say can I say NDC for co-position or co-position or money na united but go through the co-position in the co-position na divided there's a budget magic free to detail if you say Alan Grat now because Alan or my respect no if you say Alan or the party must be and so still no my respect the part nankasa NPP amanyo ko nankasa de have a fanto and no na Kelvin till I can see me no she so come on good in simpi or baba to make a moshi come on good say Kelvin akotela e bani ato commodity
so almost free power they are going out with a party egu right now. Who is the leader of the NPP? Why not what NPP more or kasa yenyina yebetie? They don't have it. Why not asemisi NPP mo na obekasa mo bietie? Who is the leader? No. Because one, Alan Chamantiati NPP part 2 Afafranto. Alan Chamanti had his own principles. He believed in the party structures. He respected the party rules. Alan Chamanti was not treated right. It's almost some more party no. NPP na yenimuno enyan kwasiafo we na osi ediedim. So Alan is gone with the NPP soul. Kennedy Agyapong, on the other hand, has his own people who are aggrieved. They believe that Bawumia does not have the qualities, and Bawumia, even at the end of the day, the process was skewed for Bawumia to lead. Kennedy Agyapong on countless occasions catch Ghana for say Bawumia is not somebody we can trust. Bawumia is not who we think he is. He is not smart, he's dumb because anko ni mikono minimum and onim no kure na oka anka dollar non kenden kendruha. So the NPP integral members omo sika omo so no ye chenchen hene no. Omo di nka ka kire wiase say sa wotuma Bawumia wasay okrabo we jimi. So Kennedy Agyapong also has his own group of people who believes that Bawumia is not to lead. Now the NPP as NPP Nankasa, who is holding the heart of the NPP? Ekufuado. Ekufuado is a drug addict. He does not care. Ekufuado is a junkie. Ekufuado just came to make money for his family members. Ekufuado came to suck you dry. At this point, Ekufuado does not care. Ŝcằry, he does not care. So the NPP is going to opposition, and they are going to be in opposition for long, because when they go out there, it will take Jesus Christ Mazzalenia to find somebody Ghanaians will accept. Because one, right now, everybody knows that NPP is built on something, and that thing is lies. NPP does not believe in the principles of its own political party. NPP, nobody can stand before Ghanaians and say, I am a different NPP. No. Even Kennedy Agyapong, not all criticized Bawumia any institution, establishment, any or no. Nancy, I got to about the taxes. Ghana. So Kennedy Agyapong went there to vote yes. It means the NPP thing, no, it is there. When they say something today, or a different thing. Because at least, Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy is different from Bawumia. Kennedy is different from the Ofuriata. Kennedy is different from Jimmy. Kennedy the on Tissan Kwasiafo ya omude or how air to Ghana so. But when it came to where they have to slaughter us. Kennedy Agyapong came and took the knife and slaughtered us because that is the NPP. It will be very difficult for anybody to come one day and say, this is the NPP that is different from the NPP now when you go parliament, taxes over 50 engu yesonne. And then I catch a Ghana for, I catch him say NPP no eco positioner, it will die. The new NPP is Alankojo Chamanting. The reality has not hit. More and more NPP funwe munomontiasie. The NPP nankasa na muhian eye fafranto. After 2024 elections, ena mubenya sa self-realization. Ehona mubenya sa party no, enya adibia ne edi echire na eya azaa. Enti NPP for should understand. Ghana for ntiasie, the NPP today no enya party bia ubetumi a trust it. You cannot trust their word. In 2016, this is what they did. Bawumia came out and told Ghanaians, and I'll catch the Ghana for you now. I'll say, Green Book, it was a lie.
97.3 City FM, relevant radio.
Mr. Chairman, with the relatively small amount of resources available to the NPP in 8 years of government under the leadership of President Kufuor, we had just 20 billion Ghana cedis from taxes and loans. Notwithstanding this relatively small amount of resources, Ghana's economy was transformed from a low-income HIPIC economy to a middle-income economy during that period. And it is always important that we tell our story. We in the NPP always are not willing.
Different. When this guy comes, the market John Mahama was building in the Ashanti region, he will build a better one for you. When you vote for Bawumia, the airport that Mahama is building for you in the northern region, he will build an airport for you in the northern region. In the Ashanti region, you build for the northern region. I'll catch and say, vote for Wunya Teni Wade, or Nimyansa Chair Mahama, or not the Obetua chip compound, Obesi E blocks. He will build a university. He will come and construct better roads. So they basically lied to the northerners. So the brown-blood people went up there, and the brown-blood people told the northerners that your own brother who is a Gonja does not love you. The same time, their own brother who is a Gonja, John Dramani Mahama, had introduced SADA. And it was SADA, the idea about behind SADA was basic. For northerners to own something, to own their own farms, produce their own birds, their own chicken, and sell it back to the government. The same time, John Mahama and his government were trying to change the vegetation, because in SADA, teak in Yaso na kanwa also budia sandia na their commercial plants. The NPP and omofa Bawumia na omofa kwasi apenji say manasa azuri and omuko srem and omkaka so John Mahama saw them confirm about and confirm the tuko Burkina. Listen, tie intintafo ni bi na omagimi no omne brown blood for no echo srem and omkaka kire srem for say John Mahama de oyama mo no boa Eyen confirm to Burkina. That time now Obienwa confirm. John Mahama fa confirm yamba Ghana. Till date, they have not been able to show one guinea fowl at John Mahama and so the Ghana. And also Omanu Bokusia. Nobody. That was the time na SADA. Almost over 700 tricycles. Abobo ya. And your friend saying 700 tricycles. Na John Mahama kra edia babu gusrem. These tricycles were all sitting in the northern region, about to distribute to our northern brothers and sisters who had farms to own Omwankasa tricycles. When these people came, these brown-blood people came to the north and told the northerners that their brother John Mahama, who is a Gonja, does not love them. John Mahama was building the northern region. And he was building the vegetation. He was building the place to make sure that you have enough trees to sustain even their farms. Because without trees, anytime it rains a little bit, then we have this serious erosion. So John Mahama was first sustaining the environment, the vegetation, before he even introduced them to commercial farming. And Bawumia, MPP for Sebio, now the question here is, Mahamudu Bawumia has been president for 7 years. 7 years. The 400 to 700 tricycles na John Mahama Ejama Eyesrimfono. John Dramama Ejano. Mahamudu Bawumia, when he came to power, they changed the name SADA to NDA, Northern Development Authority. They sold all the tricycles. You know what they did? They picked the tricycles from the north and came to give to the people in the Ashanti region. So the northerners themselves, they did not get access to their own tricycles. The northerners, who the tricycles were purchased in their names, they did not get access to the tricycles. The tricycles were all bused all the way to the Ashanti region and to the eastern region. The northerners were left to rot till date. Under the leadership of Mahamudu Bawumia, they have not even built one chicken coop. One classroom. They have not been able to build one hospital, one senior high school, one university. They have not been able to construct roads. It is for NPP ni. Now for NDC niya. The NDC person and as nipa otuma NDC biano obechira say onye NDC card bearing member kra, that person can show you the reason why into otuma NDC. Now so for Nicaragua for party way and I offer a blank blood for party way. Blank blood for no busom say adenti na to Obama NPP. The first thing obeka say you come fruma. It is not about development.
But a green book na John Dramani Mahama at the buy a funny projects near the idea or ye or a region be prepared or Ghana heart is it. In your green book name. Then so I green book no episode journal and a Bawumia no fan say you wake up no good in a simple. Fancy was a green book no and the womb crampo and your papa said like what cassette as a book na John Dramani Mahama the by say he project to their benny into the person on the life and calendar. Baby a project na a near my way and is no in your book into corner say a yano cry tiano. We didn't say my John Dramani Mahama kind so Bawumia Babon saying no boy. I do only make us say, oh boy, and I can say it is 7 years in power. No, that dinner why you know green book after now, Muntimini heavy. Now, also 7 years in power, more ya the back of crown, and then he project back of pay a was a book name. We need some make until like as no can say, my papa say almost 1 trillion. And I was told now Muntimini one project back of crown park. Events are projects I was a green book no. We need some my came to like a to be pie my about me easy. So come on and go to you.
To tell our story to the people. In the 8 years of the NPP with limited resources, we established the National Youth Employment Program to provide opportunities for the jobs for the youth. The school feeding program to provide food to basic pupils in schools, capitation grant to make education affordable and accessible, the free metro bus ride for children in basic school, National Health Insurance Scheme to provide accessible health care to the population, the free maternal care for all pregnant women under the NHIS, the introduction of a metro mass transport service for urban areas to provide subsidized transport for commuters, introduction of the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty program, the LEAP program, under which welfare grants are paid to the extreme poor. We saw massive infrastructure development, roads, schools, hospital, and water. In contrast, Mr. Chairman, this NDC government over the last 7 years has had at its disposal $200 billion Ghana cedis from taxes, loans, and oil. This is compared to the 20 billion we had. But what have we seen? What have been its achievements so far? The NDC has recently produced another green book to catalog its so-called achievements in terms of projects undertaken. The very thing our president, John Dramani Mahama, described in the past as an exercise in mediocrity. What is interesting is that after 7 years in power, and after having over 200 billion Ghana cedis at its disposal, many of the NDC projects in this catalogue are still either on the drawing board or are artistic impressions. What really have we been doing for the people of Ghana in the past 7 years? Mr. Chairman.
So Bawumia in 2016, time when John Mahama and NDC focus said, this is what we have done. Go and check it. Now check a book, no. Nasa we hudie a wo book we must say a CBB sina to TIA. Now Mahamadou Bawumia nam Ghana catch a Ghana for say everything you are seeing in this book is a lie. Now you get it. This is the NPP. This is Mahamadou Bawumia. This is how a liar lives. Till date, Mahamadou Bawumia and NPP have not been able to say a single project in this book is a lie. Till date, 7 years in power. And they have not been able to build anything that is close to anything in this book. 7 years in power after borrowing 1 trillion. This is how Bawumia made his appearance into Ghana politics through lies. And all of all Kasano. So what tie Bawumia pa this 2016. Or say 4 time no, the free bus buy, the metro transport buy, the NHIS buy, the metro bus buy, the school feeding buy, and also the massive infrastructure. But I didn't mention anything. So what the speech here or say, and then Kufuor's administration, massive infrastructure. When I say John Dramani Mahama's administration from Atamils to Mahama, massive infrastructure, I can show you this, and this is massive infrastructure. Now also now no say Kufuor's massive infrastructure, and the toilet na Kufuor be see na Hipic toilet na. And now 1 room no casino, Kufuor no chika say Kufuor emergency na. You see, Akroma. They have done nothing for you people. And the Bawumia and Ghana Eka digitization. Every single thing about Ghana, internet, data, digitization, connection, under NDC nebaye. Because from NCA office to NIA office to fiber optic cable laid in Ghana to Ghana card, Ninyina was started and ended by the NDC. But there say. When Bawumia was lying, Ninuanum Nkrebofo ni bia sebio with all due respect, omo Jimmy. Ana sebio omo di Korano ada nipa. Omo no munsasie, epe masie, enum wisie, edi jarabia akataso ne nam Ghana no. In 2016, they were using the house of God, the mosque of Allah, to do campaign for a politician. At the end of the day, omo nimumpo say in Kremosumno or respecting Kremosumno and also unrespecting Kremosumno. This is the Ashanti Regional Chief Imam 2016, and this is in the mosque, Masalachi, and hear this man what he said.
And we're a politician and also economist. Say my enye or come my so could ye a money. Menim Zimbabwe no the rebaro neto norma. They say or call her by a wasasa. Yamon home buying, Yanshan Suye, Nam said Yamena Dinamai, Sesi and Pet, Naya and Shenusi, Nadia Yamedia Mayano, Yame
be when you are given power. In Brebi Mekachira must say, I've remembered, NDC went into opposition confused. NPP will be going into opposition divided. And the reason why the NDC, they were able to come back in 2020 to win the elections are Ghana for through the Supreme Court, you don't give to them and then say. The NDC, when they went into opposition, they were not divided. When the NDC went into opposition, they were already united. They were confused because they delivered. They worked. They did everything for Ghanaians to know, say, whatever they told them, they promised them, no, they were delivering and they were on the ground. So when they went into opposition, they were in disarray. They were confused. Like, what will make a Ghanaian vote against John Mahama? What will make a Ghanaian who is seeing a chip compound being built in their neighborhood, who is seeing an E-block being built in their community, a Ghanaian who is seeing Afari Hospital, who is seeing Kejetia, who is seeing Kumasi, who is seeing Kotokraba, who is seeing Pokuasi interchange, who is seeing Accra Digital Center, who is seeing the teaching hospital in the northern region, the airport in the northern region, the airport in the Volta region, the airport in... What will make a Ghanaian say in the central region, from all the things that NDC did, they will say, I don't like John Mahama, I don't like NDC. So NDC, they went into opposition in 2016 confused. They were like, what do we have to do again for Ghana for to understand? Say, we think about them. That was their problem. So when they went into opposition, their leadership sat down and said, let's recalibrate. Let us reorganize. Let us reorganize ourselves and let people know, even from opposition, that we did not come to hurt you. We were empowered to serve you. And that every single thing at NDC for the chairman in parliament, in power, no, they were the facts. So the NDC now came out and said, look at the Green Book and ask us to say, Adiebi ewo Green Book mo ewo ana say ni ho. And until nobody from Ghana, from the NPP government, has been able to contest any single thing in this book, because whatever NDC it is there live. Ghana for whom? Now the NPP, on the other hand, today, it is not about making sure the NPP, the Obeka, it is not about the party respecting him or her. It is not about the party making sure in the Juma Koso, you're from the school, you're from the Juma. It is all about the Trabe Fruma. Until every time, so compare the people who vote for the NDC and the people who vote for the NPP. Owen said the gap is wide. And then there was a time I told you guys to say, I told you guys to say, as one become refi. Oh no, Mr. Simuno, elections no. So Mahmoud Bawumia is entering church. Mahmoud Bawumia is entering a mosque. Mahmoud Bawumia is spending more times with Christians. Ghana elections no. There are so many things that comes together and suddenly we're winning. And Bawumia is basically learning from what NPP and Ekufuado they've done over the years. The NPP and Ekufuado they use the church. They use the mosque to get power, because they've realized the moment you are able to infiltrate the church, infiltrate the mosque and not the Islamic religion, majority of the people will vote for you without even asking you how intelligent you are and how committed you will.
I tell for winning news about to drive more she near per se, for a domono, your mammotin, same we are a coswaka tell about when Tabeka emoshi. Na the far face who do not Kevin Agyapong na Kevin Tiller area teno. Concern about a Bawumia and in via a Agyapong dropping some bomb ships or on trust no or clicking Symbian more she say or down near the day after Damnesa a dinner or bonus manese or when you'll be say like 1 year month, no be a say trust near the no. You can't see me an emotion a Kevin Tiller to me or nothing so Casana. We use some leakage be an audience say, I don't know go for the crowd deliver trucks near that. I asked them Kevin Tiller. We know so call a Green Book nonsense, I just say, or say a Bawumia, a Barcelona or Cassette near the day. And no work we are dear a we parana or Casse 7 years in power up to now, component to me be a stone. Omuntimukan Kasa up to now Campu, Majibus almost 1 trillion up to now Monkashi found. Winning somebody came till I can't. Me imagine there was a year which me no way content him say. Ubi so why ni Green Book. Oh, Ubi so why Green Book was say Hano we see. If I say Hano the pencils, Hano the erasers, Hano the sinisi. Also, dinner de bars, they were boy a pencil to see a component no credit. It was not the Kusia Pocone, would the neighbor up to now 7 years in power, my bob almost 1 trillion on a money found there. That means say the Agyapong can say, oh, no, be our self, once I smart, was I dumb or not. That means the work can I no credit. Brow Casanomi, I didn't share the fact before now, because I won't believe it. Was our part anymore, I just say. alam koju matino wati e yo no ne pa de afafanto no ye mi tell ne kase no kan se afafanto no the new NPP the old NPP ne di egu nti do na ye kan say omo years health work cramp no won nipa chinko mo almost 500,000 nipa pas obo chinko that time kono mo ye some election mi o NPP mo so still na ye ho hwe nipa kwa to aba one asem ti me we ni adwen mo fa ho for adwen ne be comment section ho afin so ubiti mi so ahia mo adam for so ni bi ahwe subscribe my ni dey no bo kwan so yeah the we be as over the lab na coupon show we be no be akese